celebrating our journey to the all Belgium style beers. Well, 90% anyway. We are still going to make some IPAs and pale ales. So we're going to crack open this bottle that we got last month, was it? A few weeks ago from the Rock Mill Brewery, the Cast Aged Triple. And we'll do a beer review on that. Okay, so there it is, the Cast Aged Belgium Triple by Rock Mill Brewery in Lancaster, Ohio. And smells really good. You can smell just a slight from the whiskey barrels, the cask they aged it in. I know the taste, you can taste it on it, because we've already tasted this one. But I'm picking up a little bit of fruity esters maybe, mixed with a little bit of spiciness and the whiskey aroma. But I'm not like the best beer reviewer, but I can pick up a little bit of fruity.
It has like really strong mouthfeel.
Really strong mouthfeel?
Yeah, or like very full mouthfeel, whatever.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's fruity, but at the same time you can taste the aged in the cask, the whiskey flavoring off of it.
Yeah.
It tastes a little bit different than what it was the first time I had it, but the first time I had it was after I'd done drank like 5 of the other types of beer, and I was already lit. But I like that.
It seems a little bit syrupy. Not quite like the brandy wine kind of thing, but
yeah, not like a barley wine, but it's still thick, a little thick. I tell you right now, it says 10.5%. Just from the whiskey taste, it tastes more like that, like 20 proof. It's definitely strong on the alcohol. But cheers to brewing mostly Belgian beers from now on, because of our water source and flavor. So, yeah. Okay, starting our mash off at about 140. And then we'll ramp the temperature up to the 150 mark after about 10 to 20 minutes. Give some time for those sweet sugars, the fermentable sugars, to come out of here before we set it up. So. Okay, we're doing a little experiment here. Since we're experimenting with Belgian beers, I took the big yeast cake off the bottom of that and put it in this with the other Duval yeast that I had washed, the Belgian Golden Ale yeast from the Duval beer, and we're going to use that in our beer, and we're going to wash the Duval clone that we're getting ready to transfer, get the yeast cake off the bottom of it, which is pretty good yeast cake. Well, you can't really see it with that camera, but there's a good inch. Sorry about all the camera work. Been drinking that Rockville Brewery Cast Aged Triple. So there's a good ½ inch of yeast cake on the bottom of that. So what we're going to do is we're just going to mix all 3 of them yeast together and just... Okay, this is 24 hours later approximately. This is the Belgian Pale Ale with the harvested yeast, and it's going pretty good. So I was actually surprised off of just throwing harvested yeast in there to be that good. This is the one I just got done brewing. I just pitched the yeast about an hour ago, so it hasn't started quite bubbling yet. Give it some time, and I'd imagine by tomorrow it'd be bubbling like this one. So here's to this one right here will be about 10%. Actually came out I think 10.1, but I'll know more about that after I find the final gravity. Alright, adding the hops. First time I used the hop spider, so it's that easy. No, this will be the Belgian Pale Ale. Okay, this is the Belgian Golden Strong Ale, Duval clone. It's set in the primary for 1 week before it started settling down. Then I transferred it into the carboy. Let it settle down for 2 or 3 days till a lot of the sediment fell off the back of the bottom of it to the bottom. Then transferred it into the other carboy and then stuck it in here to cold crash. So it should be ready to keg by the end of this week. Okay, getting our Vorl off now for the American Strong IPA. And I mashed in at 155 and stirred it every 15 minutes to drop the temperature down 5 degrees every 15 minutes all the way down to till it got to 140. And then I just batch sparged it. So it's just about done now. And the Belgian triple that I brewed last night is going to town. And I actually used yeast I harvested off of the Rock Mill Brewery bottle and the Duval clone, or the Duval bottles that we drank the other day. The American Strong IPA that I made the yeast starter for. Alright, so there you have it. 2 beers, 24 hours. Plus we got the Oktoberfest lagering and the Duval clone cold crashing. So we put it in the keg this week. So looks like we'll have a lot of beer to drink. So cheers, and hope you enjoyed the video.